All right, welcome to Hot Hand TV, guys. Today we're going to be talking about shooting form. So we hear a lot of conversations that say shooting form is necessary for you to become a great shooter. Well, let's dive deep into it and see what that means. So we see different people who come to the basketball court have different forms. There are players who shoot with a low set point, high set point. Some people put it across their shoulders like this and still make baskets. But does that apply for you? So let's find out. So what is good shooting form? Good shooting form is about energy transfer. The goal of shooting the basketball is to shoot the ball straight at the hoop. However you do that, in whatever action, whether from the side, from the top of your head, can deliver the ball straight to the basket. However, there are more efficient patterns of delivering the ball to the basket. That's why a lot of shooting coaches propose having good form. Others call it the textbook form, like Klay Thompson, who has this setup here, where your wrist is locked, your elbow is locked, and your shoulder is also prepared, giving you that triple action from the three joints, allowing you to extend that ball straight. So we even see guys on memes and TikTok throwing the ball to the hoop like this, and scientifically, it's more efficient. However, in the sport of basketball where you're running, can you stop and throw the ball like this? Not necessarily, that wouldn't work. So why we preach good form is because it is efficient, the most efficient way of delivering the ball to the basket. So how should you come to hold the basketball? So you want your wrist loaded, your shoulder loaded, and your elbow loaded in this pattern so that you can raise the ball and throw it straight. Let's take a few reps. We'll start from the free throw line. So I'm loading my ball, I'm raising it and throwing it to the hoop. So all these actions are happening because I'm able to lock all my three joints, my shoulder, my elbow, and my wrists. So the most important thing is aligning the ball straight to the basket. The most unfortunate thing is that most young players compare themselves to NBA players. We see guys like Lonzo Ball, who used to shoot like this, or LaMelo Ball, who puts it at his chest like this. They have success shooting the ball like that, but they are athletes, great athletes who are tall and can get away with bad mechanics because of their height and strength and the level of training. For us normal hoopers, using good form can help us to get more efficient on a day-to-day basis. So how do you start building good form? First of all, you have to be able to hold the ball in this position, to be able to rotate your shoulders in this fashion. Can you rotate your shoulders? You should also be able to throw the elbow forward and bend the wrists. We see a lot of problems with girls who can't bend the wrists. So most important thing about getting form is starting with one hand shooting. And then you slowly progress to add the second hand, where we raise the ball and deliver it to the basket. So you have two hands loaded here, raise the ball, deliver it to the basket. So different shooting positions allow for different shooting forms. For example, if you're a small ball handler, you're better off releasing from a lower release point because of the strength and the timing of the shot. Winger, say like a guy who plays like Kobe Bryant, Paul George, Kevin Durant, they'll have a bit of a higher release because they can rise above the defender and still deliver that ball to the basket with ease. For guys who are about like 7 feet tall centers, they prefer more high releases because they're tall. They already have the vertical plane covered. So all they have to do is put their hands towards the basket. So if you see guys like Jokic from the NBA, he has that high release and delivers it straight to the basket. But for normal hoopers who are under the 6'5" range, having a mid-level set point and a good form will allow you to hit most of your shots. All right, guys, so that's about form. We use it as a way of transmitting energy to the basketball by keeping all our main shooting joints activated. So that's the shoulder, that's the elbow, and that's the wrist. So we use them all together to deliver that ball to the basket. So yeah, having good form allows you to be efficient with your shooting. Can you get away with bad form? Yes, you can be a good shooter with bad form. But if you're trying to learn how to be more efficient, you're better off finding a way of delivering the basketball in more straight patterns and more predictable patterns. So that's why we use the textbook shooting form, where you have your wrist loaded, elbow loaded, shoulder loaded into this action over here. So this will help you understand what your body is doing and how you're delivering the ball to the basket efficiently. That's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching Hot Dan TV. Until next time.